Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel Card Tricks, and today we're going to learn another self-working trick. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another very easy self-working card trick, and we're going to learn Gemini twins. Now, Gemini twins, very popular, probably have seen it in writing before. You may even know it, you may have learned it, but I'm hoping to teach it to you maybe in a brand new way. Something that feels a little bit more like a magic trick, okay? So we'll have our deck of cards, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the spectator select any two cards they want. So let's say they select that card and that card. I'm really just grabbing random cards. So let's see what they got. They got the Queen of Spades and the Four of Spades. Can you remember those two cards? All right, so when you do this for your friends, they will hold those cards to themselves. You won't see them. So you could have one person select two cards or have two people each select one. But those will be unknown to you. You won't know what they are. You're then going to deal the cards down to the table, and whenever the spectator says stop, you stop. So let's say they say stop right there. You can have them place any one card on the pile, and you're going to drop the rest of the cards on top. Remember, you don't know what the cards are. You're going to deal the cards down again. They can say stop wherever they like. They say stop right there. And you drop the cards on top. And then you say, before this trick began, I had two helper cards that I strategically placed inside this deck. And I'm going to try to make my two helper cards go and find your two cards. Ready? I think I can just make a single cut just like that. And I think I've done it. Let's see. My two helper cards were the jokers. I'm going to fan through the cards like this, find the two joker cards and the card that's next to it. This joker found the Queen of Spades, and this joker found the Four of Spades. Are those your two cards? And of course, they'll say yes. All right, so how does this done? This is done by placing the joker on the top and bottom. Okay, so to do the trick exactly the way I did, all I did was place a joker on top and bottom and start. Okay, there's nothing to it. It's gonna self-work. Okay, they select the Two of Hearts and they select the Eight of Hearts. Okay, so as you deal, the first card I put down is a joker, right? So that's gonna automatically move a joker to the bottom of the deck, and I already have a joker on the bottom of the deck. So I'm just gonna deal down like this, wherever they say stop, I'm placing a joker right on top. Same thing's gonna happen again. They're gonna say stop, right here. I'm placing a joker right on top. Now I just tell them I have two helper cards. They're gonna find your cards, and I make a cut as if that does anything, but it doesn't. You can do a wave and a snap. And then when you fan through the cards, you're just gonna look for your joker and the card that's sitting on top of it, okay? So in our case, it'll be the Two of Hearts and the Eight of Hearts. Now, the other thing you could do is you could do this impromptu. What do I mean by that? I mean, you could have your jokers in the deck, right? They could be in the deck, and you could hand the deck out to be shuffled. So then the spectator shuffles the cards. Now you don't know where anything is, right? And you say, as you take the cards back, I'm going to find two cards to help me do this trick. So you're totally being honest, right? And as you go through the cards, you're just looking for your jokers, okay? And then when you get to them, all you're going to do is cut one to the face like that. So this is my first joker. I just cut it to the face. And as I look, I found my second joker. I'm just going to cut it to the bottom and say, you know what, I think that's fine. All I've done was cut a joker to the top and bottom, and I'm ready to go. I'm gonna have a card freely selected. They can select any card they want, and I don't need to see it. See, I don't need to know what these cards are. Did I get 2 3s? That's pretty cool. Didn't even try. So they keep them face down, you never see them. That's the magical part. See, in most magic tricks, the magician doesn't know what the cards are. So I wanted to kind of make Gemini twins like that, where you don't know what the cards are. You're just going to deal down like you did before, right? The spectator says stop. You're going to place one of their cards in there, drop everything on top. Practice this by yourself so that you understand how it works. Okay? And then tell them, I'm now going to have my cards that I selected earlier. Find your 2 cards. You do that by a cut, which doesn't really do anything anyway. And then you fan. They can see their cards. You don't know what their cards are. All you're going to do is find your joker and the card that it's sitting on top of. Or, sorry, the card that's sitting on top of it. Okay? And I find my 2 3s. Now, this is different than the original Gemini twins. The original Gemini twins is done with face-up cards, and the cards are fanned with the backs side up. So the original Gemini twins would have 2 cards selected, and then everybody gets to see the cards. So you would turn the cards over so that everyone could see them. And then the trick would play the same. You deal the cards down like this. You'd put the card in face up and then drop everything on top. And again, deal the cards face down, drop the card face up, and drop on top. Now you could do the same thing. You could give the deck a cut like that. And then you fan the cards back sides up. Because now you're just looking for the cards that everyone's already seen. They've already seen this 10, and they've already seen this king. But now you're looking for the card that it's paired with. Again, the card that's on top of it. And it'll end up being your 2 jokers. So a lot of ways you could do that. You could do 2 kings that get matched with 2 queens. You could do 2 6s that get matched with the other 2 6s, and you could find all 4 6s. There's all kinds of ways you could do that, but that takes a little bit more preparation, a little bit more setup. And for me, I don't like the way the cards are put in face up so that everybody sees them. And then all we do now is fan the cards face up again. Like, what was the point of putting them in there if we're just going to go back and find them again? I don't know. So that's just my hang up. I like my version better to have the jokers just find people's random cards. All right, so here's another version of Gemini twins. Just like the ones before, right? It's going to play exactly the same, but just takes a little different setup, but could add a fun twist to your performances. Okay, so you're going to take your deck, bring it out, and you're going to have a joker right on top. And you're going to say, you know, the joker is the court jester, and he's a troublemaker, and he helps magicians find playing cards. And it's usually because he's a tattletale. He rats them out, okay? So you're going to place the joker face up, just like that. Say, we're going to use that joker to help us find 2 cards, but you're going to select 2 cards first. So the spectator selects 2 cards, okay? Let's say they select the Queen of Clubs and the 9 of Clubs, okay? But I don't know what those are. They're still hidden. The spectator's looking at them, not me. I'm going to deal down, have the spectator say stop. They're going to lay their first card down. I'm going to drop them on top. Deal down a second time. They're going to say stop. Place it face down. I'll drop it on top. And then I'll say, let's just cut the cards to lose them all in the deck. So now it's done. Okay? So here's when I go back to my joker card and my patter. And I'm going to say, okay, now my joker is going to help me find those 2 cards. And he's going to do it by ratting out the cards around it. So I'm going to have 2 cards turn over in the deck to find your card. So he's going to whisper, pass, 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 and tell those 2 cards to tattletale on the other 2 cards, and they're going to roll over. Let's see if it works, okay? And I'm going to do that. I'm going to lay him face down, just like that. Turn the deck face up, spread through the cards, and I have 2 face down cards. And I can pull my face down card, has revealed a Queen of Clubs, and another face down card has revealed a 9 of Clubs. Again, works exactly the same way as before, but now we just have 2 double backers, right? You stick a double backer on top and a double backer on the bottom. It looks like a solid card going down, right? And you take your card, let's say it's a 7 of diamonds, as I place the 7 of diamonds down, I'm now placing a double backer right on top of it, right? So again, they're going to call out stop wherever they want. Let's say they memorize the 3 of diamonds. I'm placing a double backer right on top of it. Cutting the deck does nothing. And as you fan through the cards, they're going to see 2 now face down cards. You're going to pull them out and get your 7 and your 3. And that's the way to reveal it. Of course, you can't take these 2 cards and turn them over, but that wasn't the point. The other thing you could do is you could say that the Joker has magical properties. Okay? You could say the Joker has magical properties, and if you turn the Joker over, 2 cards in the deck will turn over as well. You could do it that way. You could say, the Joker has magical properties. If you turn him over, the 2 cards near your 2 cards will turn over. And then they turn over and reveal. So that is Gemini twins and some fun variations. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, have you ever purchased a magic trick that they said was easy or for beginners? And when you opened it up, it was just a bunch of parts and some typed out instructions? Like, how are you supposed to figure out how to do a trick with instructions that are this small and there's just no detail, right? No video, no pictures. You're so disappointed. You wanted to learn how to do this trick. You thought it'd be fun. And then when you got it in the mail, you were sorely disappointed. I want to help you. This channel wants to help you. I have a whole playlist of instructional videos that'll walk you through my personal handling on these tricks plus many more. Now, obviously, you need to own the tricks, right? You need to own the tricks in order to perform them. You won't be able to do any of these tricks unless you actually own them. But another great way to use this channel is as a way to look at tricks that are available on the market and to decide whether those tricks are going to work for you. I purchase all of my tricks from penguinmagic.com. And so if you'd like access to that playlist, if you would like to see kind of behind the scenes and get my personal handling for these tricks plus many more, you can hit the join button down below and subscribe to this channel for only 99 cents a month. And as long as you're a subscriber, you'll have access to those videos plus any new ones I continue to make. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.